Hey guys, I kind of decided halfway through maybe I should try and film this. So we're doing this cylinder head assembly. You can marry it to the block now. We have inserted our head gasket in there. We're taking the cams off now to go and do the things. I will make another video about the valve clearances in the future. At this stage it's basically straightforward on that one. It's not really much to see there, but I will cover that in a future video. But I think for now let's get the head on. So I just want to show you guys here. We have now put our head gasket on here with the two dowels in there. So head gasket will probably clean the surface of the block, clean the surface of the head. Put our two dowels in over there, little tiny little things. Put the head gasket down, put the head on top of it. We're going to put the ARP studs on it now. So these are nuts, these are washers. We're going to put these on in a specific manner. So let's get these out here. Hopefully we won't drop them. So one thing to keep in mind, this cylinder head does have a cam bearing. You'll see it on the other side of the cam bracket cradle as well. You've got a cam bearing over there on the exhaust side. They have 3 different specs, so you just got to check which size is the one that you have and then fit accordingly. So with your washers, one thing you want to check out with your washers is that they might have a top. It's hard to see on the camera, but sometimes they have like a little taper side, and that'll be the top side. The flat side is the bottom side normally. So we're just gonna drop these in here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be a bit tricky. I have to get that in, but let's do the other side. Let me get these washers in and then we'll carry on. Okay, so if you want to get washers in, tricky way, use a screwdriver, put the washer over there, put it on the one you want to put on, sand it through, that washer's in. Right, and this one, put that on there, she goes through. I think I've done that one actually. Just typical one over here, slide it through like that. This one over here, put on the stud, slide it through like that. And I think we missed one over here. It was, yeah. Put that on there, slide it through. A little bit easier to do it that way. So I'm just going to make sure that they're in properly, and then we'll carry on. Okay, so with if you were to use normal head studs, you probably would use a lubricant or inter-assembly. With ARP, they've got a special lubricant they want us to use. Basically these ones, the Ultra ones. We do that now. We have a bit of issue that the studs are in there. We've done them in a previous video, but it's hard to get the lubricant on there. So what we're going to do, we're going to have to use our things. Keeping in mind, if you're using with a 625 of these, you need gloves because the stuff on your hand will make them corrode or whatever. Sciencey reasons, and obviously it's hard to get them in there. So we're going to add our lubricant to the inside of that one and use this similar method to get them to where they need to be, because it's kind of hard to get. I'm actually going to do this and then obviously got more, that's why. Tearing it open is a bit tricky because gloves have very slippery grips. Right, so that should do it. Want to make a little point like that, create a little bead on it. Get it more in there. It hasn't properly opened up, that's why. Because I'm using gloves, that's why. Let me get a sharp object here. That should do it. Alright, so by making a corner, you can make a nice little bead on that. If you give it a squeeze, she'll come out just like that, and you can get it like nicely on the inside there of the fastener. It's kind of hard to see though, because it's like black paste on a black bolt, a black background. Yeah, it's in there nicely. we cannot get that on there. So we're going to do a pattern 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 circular. So let me get these bolts in like that, and then we'll carry on. Hey guys, so I do think it's going to be my last video of the series, because I have so many things I need to get done and everything just keeps running out of time on everything. So yeah, the project's taking a lot longer than what I have available. We've already gone over things, but long story short, there's no more time left to build this thing, and yeah, we've had so many complications with this bolt that there's no real time left to do these things. So I'll probably do a lot of the stuff in future with another more so general engine basically. So right now we're doing torque sequence on this. Now I lost the page now, I couldn't find it, but we're doing RP, we're doing 30, 60 and 90 foot-pounds. So that's 40 newtons, 80 newtons and 120 newtons in incremental steps. So there's a cross pattern you can follow, or you can just go round and round. So we've done 1, 2, 3 here this side, looking up the head. And just going around in sequence. Whoops, I didn't knock the camera out there. Let's get a better angle here. Maybe that's a safer angle. Yeah, seems alright. Carrying on. Six, don't loop around, so not now. The issue with these ones here with the Evo's head is that these two here are really in a bad position. So you will probably have to work a little to get in there. That's why I'm running a 3/4, what am I saying? 3/8 inch on this one with a 13mm multi-spline on that to get the one in. And the tricky one is this guy here, because you've got to get it in there to get the bolt on, and then basically get it to the required torque, and then just sort of lever it out to get it back out again. That side. Oops. Okay, so that's the first phase. Okay, right, so that's 30. We're going to kick it up to 60 now. 60 foot-pounds is 80 newton meters. It's quite a bit of torque on that one. Go. Following circle. Number 3. 4. 5. 6. And these difficult ones again. I normally go at an angle and then just slaughter in. So I might actually turn the thing a little bit. 7. And this difficult one over here. Get that through there. There's 8. without knocking over the camera. And then 10 will be over here. So we are doing this in incremental steps. When you're done with the sequence, you're done with the sequence. Okay, right, so that's that one. Let's see if we break our tool. So this is going to go to 90 foot-pounds or 120 Newton meters, which goes well with my memory. So yeah, last one, here we go. Maybe hold it like that. It's a bit on the tight side. Take that back in a bit. I'm going to have to get a better footing here. I'll hold that in there. Hold that there. There we go. I think I actually got that a little bit over, but under, I mean. But it should be fine. It's 2. 3. 4. Man, if I break a thread now, I'm gonna go flying. 5. Controlling it, you don't want to yank it, you want to get a nice smooth motion going through. 6. Difficult ones. 7. This last little automatic one. 8. 9, and then last one here. 10. That is our EVA 10 head torque down. Yeah, so that, guys, that's basically that for this one. We're now going to continue with the camshaft installation. Keep in mind you got your cam bearings there. So just cover that. These are new ones going in. Part number ID 850, and they have markings on it. There's a number 2 there. Not sure if the camera shows that. And they basically slot on the exhaust side like that. New cams are going to go in. So to cover that quickly, this is our camshaft. So it says intake there, so intake is on this side. Get in the spot where it kind of slips in. This is our exhaust side. It says exhaust over there. I'm going to get it where it's more or less in a solid position like that. We've got a cam crate on the top there. Let's look over here. And we're going to lubricate all of these points up here for startup. So yeah, going to get some on over there. Some over there. Nice in those grooves, get those holes in. And that's going to be the exhaust side. That. Lubricate that. Lubricate this. There. There. And there. See how this camera's looking. A little bit off. Let's put it like that. We'll see if it's good to upload when I check it later. We have exhaust lobes. These ones I've already actually done. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Intake to the side. check that they're nice and clean. Let me just put a little bit of dabs on there. Dab, dab. I need a whole lot, just enough to lubricate it. I want to get also nice in that groove there. Make sure you got all the lubrication. Oh, crap. That's the wrong way. Yeah, that's the thing on this project. Things just keep going the way they're not supposed to. And unfortunately I've run out of time. I've got to get this car done. But I'll make better ones in future, because honestly this project wasn't the best. A lot of things were skipped over. But yeah, like I say, it's for the community, for everyone out there too. If you want to learn to build engines, it's pretty rewarding things. Personally, building cylinder heads is one of my favorite things out there. Just doing the valves, doing the timings, all those things. Like, I never get tired of it. I've been doing this for, I don't even know how long. I've lost count already, but yeah, never get tired of it. So yeah, we're gonna just tighten these in now. And that's 11. I need a 10 here. And then one thing when I do with these ones is basically put the cam cradles in there. There's a torque spec on this. I don't know it off by head. I'll just check it and then confirm it before I do the valve timing. I might probably just do the valve timing lastly. So when installing camshafts, it's important to know that you don't want to start by one side and move it through all the way. You want to kind of evenly tighten down the load so that the cams and things don't bend or break or crack. You've got a lot of force running in some of these, especially the performance ones. So the pattern I normally follow is a crisscross pattern. And that normally gets everything up and nicely installed. And you want to do the exhaust side roll before you do this, because if these loads are pointing up, you'll tighten this and the whole thing will crack or break, or yeah, it has happened before. But yeah, so we've got the head on at least. That's good. Nice OEM multi-steel layer. What's the OEM one? I think I got the OEM gasket on this. But yeah, it's a OEM steel gasket, so it should be on there. Steel is steel, so should get the job done. Yeah, it is OEM. So we're just tightening these in there. Time lapse for this probably would go really well. I don't know. That's probably going to be a lot of editing. So yeah, so you just want to get these firm. And also check your heights that the bridges are having to deal with, to make sure that you got a uniform here, like there. They're all more or less the same height above the cylinder head. So I can now grab my wrench over here, put that on, and I will just follow my tightening sequence. Well, this one's a bit up, so I probably can take that a few times around. About there. And I'll carry on this one here. It's a bit tight, so there. And you just basically go around in circles. So when I have them nice and even, I like to just do like one loop on a side. And then just fling them around. 1, 2. This one's also a bit high, so we'll just bring that in a bit. And then that one, bring her up. This one here. And just work that cam down in nicely. So you want to normally put these in the firing and rock position, so you know when one's on TDC you have your proper, I think my sequence just messed up. No, that one. This one's a bit up in the air. Just a little bit on the loose side. we're just gonna make this about hand tight initially. Well, not hand tight, it's already over hand tight, but just firm. Gently working that cam in. So now that they're all kind of like bottomed out, you can just give it like a nice little move around, make sure they're all equal. And with 2 fingers, just do a pull like that. And obviously I'll go over this later with the torque wrench. But obviously tightening bolts probably is not that exciting to watch. Okay, and then on the exhaust side, again we're just going to get that down. So the next one, actually a little bit over. The exhaust cam is pretty right at this stage. I'm just getting that down. And normally just go like one turn, one turn. This one's a bit high actually. I need to take that down a bit more. A little bit here, a little bit there. I try to do like one turn at a time. And yeah, so they're basically bottoming out now. It's a little bit loose on this side. Following that sequence all the way through. This one's a bit high. Let's just bring that around. So loads are pressing down. Well, mainly these two. So we don't want to force too much on them. Make sure we got all of them nice and tight. We'll eventually get the hang of how much force and things it is. And then 2 fingers, making sure they're good. You don't want to put a lot of force on these. You're putting steel bolts into an aluminum head, holding down I believe a cast steel camshaft. You will tear up the threads if you're not careful. I think that was 12 actually. Yeah, it was. Okay, so we're probably still going to do valve timing on this one. Probably do it at a later stage. Don't think we're going to get to it today. But yeah, we're just getting down to the end of it. There's probably someone watching freaking out about the process of tightening these cams in, but like I say, you know, it's a process I've normally done. As long as you make sure that you don't have a lot of load on your cams, you should be fine. And obviously go over with the torque wrench. Actually, I want to start to center. 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 Okay guys, so that's basically 4B11T assembled. There's a lot more things I would have loved to go into, but unfortunately due to time constraints, it just wasn't able to. Filming takes like 10 times longer than actually doing the job. Not to mention I'm always looking for things. We lost the gudging pin snap rings, we lost the camshaft bearings, so we had to get new ones ordered. There are very specific parts that are really hard to get, so they took quite a lot of time to get here. Yeah guys, thank you for watching. This is pretty much going to be there. I might do valve timing on this at a later stage. We'll see how things go, but that's the engine basically assembled. We're still going to do the sump, intake manifold, exhaust, and yeah, that's basically the long and short of it. Alright guys, yeah, so unfortunately we have to sign this off a little bit early. Knowing myself, I'll probably change my mind, upload more videos later, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, thanks for following along, and then I will in future do a lot more better planned out, more in depth, with a lot more visual aids to explain things. And then obviously we're going to do more moves onto general assistance of, you know, for the enthusiast guys and everything. We're going to do more enthusiast related things that are more for the average guy that's pretty much keen on cars, because we're pretty much a dying breed at this stage. Everything's going electric, and yeah, probably better to preserve what we have and share what we have. Alright guys, thanks for watching, have a good day, and I'll see you guys next one. Cheers.